systems. What if you were...
Hopefully, we're working. Hopefully, we can carry this on. Why do I not hear the music now? There's the music. Okay. Hopefully everything is heard. Where's my phone? Here's my phone. Okay. Let's get the YouTube channel pulled up. And hopefully everything is being heard. We had to do some... Nicolo had to do some audio finagling, but hopefully we're good. Let me tap to watch live. Please work, please work. Yes! It's working! Hooray! We have music being heard. We have me being heard.
I'm stupid. Okay, guys, but I have yet to commit any...
Okay, we're good. We're good. We are good to go finally. Okay. Hopefully you guys all come back. What's going on? Oh, it's working.
Good.
I just, yeah, I just pulled it up on my phone.
Okay, and now we got this stupid again. Why does it keep bringing these things up? It keeps bringing up pop-ups of suggested fucking videos. Oh my god, it's so annoying because I wanted a jerk. Shut up, Ninja.
Okay. So yeah, that was very annoying, but we've got it all fixed now. Hopefully everybody will come back through and we can go forth with our stream. Because that was very annoying. Okay. Let's start with our Oompavel video about the check glitch, because this was really funny.
I'm stupid. Okay, guys, but I have yet to commit any federal crimes that I know of. Actually, I think I have committed a few, but those are up for debate. Anyways, what's dumber than committing a federal crime and then posting it on the internet and saying that it's a life hack? What's dumber than that? There isn't many things dumber than that, but...
Yeah, no, nothing. There is few things dumber than that. And like I said in the last short stream, I really want to know what's going to happen with all these people that committed this check fraud. I would really like to know if they're all going to see jail time.
But luckily, we've got TikTok and we've got immortalized now in history a bunch of very stupid people, potentially the dumbest fucking people I've ever seen in my entire life, committing crimes online and posting it to the internet as if it's a life hack or some kind of, you know, hey guys, check out this free money glitch I found. Free money glitch. Also, what if this crime that you're committing instantly landed you into $30,000 of debt because you were so stupid that you believed you would be able to trick a bank that has your full name, address, and every other bit of personal information about you loaded into...
How could that be? How could you think that a bank would not figure out that a check that you wrote was fake? Like, they have access to your account, they have access to your statements, they have access to your usual income, like input and output of money. Like, do you not think that they would like figure out that this was not a normal input of money into your account.
Into their systems. What if you were that stupid? If you were that dumb? This guy famously uploaded his picture with his banking info showing that he owes Chase Bank nearly $40,000. This is our guy here. This is our guy.
This is all your fault, dude. I don't feel sorry for you at all. I don't feel sorry one bit for these people. I'm laughing.
Fuck, man. They really told me to tap in. Next day I was supposed to clear. Look at my account, yo.
Why would it clear if it's a fake check? Like, these people legitimately think that a fake check would clear?
Almost like the big billion-dollar bank won't let you do fraud.
Right?
Yeah, really?
Holy shit.
I had no idea. They'll barely let you follow the rules and become successful, let alone do it bad, that dumbly. You gotta be really smart to commit fraud. You have to be. I like to look at the camera whenever I like to imply things to leave people guessing. Is Oompaville evil? Is he an evil fraudster? No, I'm not. I'm not actually a fraudster. I do things by the book and I do things the hard way, which is why I have my own candy company that I started from scratch.
That candy, I really wonder how good it is.
With my family, and now it's actually doing quite well. Well, not really. I haven't made any money yet. I still lose money, but still it's cool. It's cool. We've got like 40 employees now, which is pretty fucking sick. Go to sour.gg and buy some candy. We release a new flavor of candy manufactured in-house just down the street from where I live, and we ship it ourselves to you. And if you talk shit in customer service, that's us, okay?
That's impressive that they make it, ship it, do customer service, like everything. That's very impressive.
If you leave a note, we'll see it. So there was a free money glitch, if you hadn't realized by now, and this is a video of people lined up outside of a Chase in New York waiting for their turn to participate in the free money glitch. These people are so insanely stupid.
That is heavy. Niggas is lined up. No.
What the
fuck? No. Only let niggas in 1 by 1.
So
Why are they all doing this? How could all of these people be this stupid? And I'm with Dankula on the not wanting to point out something very interesting about this.
the glitch was a TikTok trend, a viral trend, and an exploiting bug where you could deposit a large check and have the funds available immediately for your withdrawal. And then they would withdraw them, and then they would commit check fraud.
That's like taking advantage of the bank not putting holds on your money, right? That's what that is. That's not technically a glitch. That's the bank being like nice to you and allowing you to deposit your check and have access to your funds right away, right? That is what that is. That's not a glitch. That is just a nice bank.
Get out the car, spread your butt cheeks, and put your teeth on the curb.
You know, that's check fraud. That's just check fraud. And they acknowledged this and fixed it almost immediately. But in the meantime, there were people spreading the viral glitch showing proof that the absurd amounts of money were actually being added into their accounts.
Yeah, those people now, because we can't have nice things, right? Because now everybody at Chase Bank is going to experience having a hold on their money because of these assholes. Isn't that wonderful of them?
And then hell to pay. Look at this. Wow, Jesus Christ, $9 grand. What the fuck you buying for $9 grand?
You know, I thought that robot over there looked pretty cool, you know? Oh, it looks cool, huh?
Prison moment.
Heard about the Chase ATM Infinite.
So this guy does a really good job at explaining it. Let him explain it a little bit here.
You heard about the Chase ATM Infinite?
Yes, I have.
Glitch?
I have heard about it.
It's a little crazy, but give me a minute and I'll explain it all to you. Hi, I'm Jim, financial educator at wallethacks.com.
A financial educator at lawhacks.com, eh?
If you follow me, I'll help you sound smarter than your friends. So what people discovered over the last few days is that Chase had a problem with their ATMs. They were able to deposit checks and get the balances and were able to withdraw them. Chase was pretty.
Okay, so they were doing this at the ATM. They weren't doing this. I thought people were like writing a check, and you know how you can take a picture with your phone and get a check deposited that way? I thought that they were doing that, but they were doing it at the ATM. Okay. Because usually an ATM, if you deposit something in an ATM, yes, they will hold it. That is something that is like a normal thing. I have deposited at an ATM before a long time ago, but I have done it, and things were held.
Pretty on top of it. Within a day, it was all fixed, and people that were doing this were seeing big holds on their accounts or huge negative balances. Bank errors in your favor are almost never in your favor. In the case of this glitch, it was just check fraud. And you're going to get in huge trouble if you do something like this. And everyone who did this, I mean, I don't know what you were thinking, but
free money.
Obviously fraud. This isn't like when the bank makes an error, a bank error in your favor, where they deposit a large amount. But the thing is, you can't spend that money because it's not yours.
No, like, even if the bank accidentally puts too much money in your account, that is not your money. You can't spend it, right? You have to go to them and be like, hey, you put this in my account by accident. You know what I mean? Then there's... Do you guys ever see the Frasier episode where they put too much money in Martin's account and he was trying to tell them and they kept giving him more money? And all he wanted to do was tell them and get them to take back the money that they put in his account by accident. And they just kept giving him more and more money. I think that's what these morons thought.
Just because money appears in your account doesn't mean that it's literally yours. And if you spend it and are...
No, Jim.
What? No, I thought they were doing like, you know how you can take a picture of a check with your phone and then deposit it that way? I thought they were using their phones. That's insane. Yeah.
Jim, you're wrong. When the numbers are in my account, it means they're mine. It means I earned those numbers. Everything that is numbers on a screen is real, and it means I earned it. So
yes,
just so you didn't know, Jim, if you want to sound smarter than your friends, let's amend that.
Forced to give it back, you're gonna have to figure out a way to pay it back. Under the law, it's known as unjust enrichment. It's when you enrich, you got money that wasn't yours, that wasn't supposed to be yours.
I didn't know that, Jim. I'm sorry.
And so you need to give it back. Bank
I'm
errors
sorry, George.
they're never in your favor. They'll just cause you headaches. And if you ever see money just suddenly appear and you don't know why, it's important that you talk to the bank and sort it all out.
It's always important, always important. If you see money that you're not expecting, first you go check in your checking account because it'll show you where it came from. And if you don't know where it came from, then you go to the bank and you be like, hey, what the hell is this? This isn't my money. Because eventually they'll find out and they'll take it. So, yeah. That is like probably the stupidest quote hack or glitch ever.
Social media is great for learning, but if you watched a viral video about a Chase ATM infinite money glitch hack, like, you have to know that that's not something that you should be doing, and that all...
You see, Jim, you underestimate the idiocy of human beings and how...
Yeah, I agree. I agree with Oompaville. This guy is clearly underestimating how stupid people can be.
Stupid people are and how desperate they are for just instant gratification. You see, Jim, that's where you're wrong. All right, this guy, for example, all of these people, these idiots.
You idiot. You're honestly an idiot. I don't know what's wrong with you.
So the glitch itself was just a system error that was depositing the dollar value of checks into people's accounts before the checks were actually cleared, you know, because checks have to clear and then money gets transferred, and that's just how it works. It's just Chase's system, I guess, to try and I don't know,
Avoid fraud?
expedite the process of transferring money. I'm not sure. Chase figured this out, immediately reverted the charges, and now people have huge negative balances in their accounts. And in order to do the system error, it required people to deposit checks with massive dollar amounts into their accounts and then withdraw the money instantly. The money...
So that's why they were at ATMs, because they had to deposit and quickly withdraw. They couldn't do it with their phones because that would take too long to go and put it in and then go to a bank. Okay, I've
from the check doesn't just magically exist when you write on it. That's check fraud. You're writing a big amount and then you're committing check fraud. That's what you're doing. It's not, that's illegal no matter what. Even if you don't magically get to withdraw the money. Cashing a huge check that's not real is check fraud. Check fraud can be classified as a misdemeanor or a felony, so it just depends on what Chase wants to do, since they're the victim in this case, which is weird. Chase, honestly, every single bank, in my opinion, but I don't know. Maybe they just pay their money back. I don't know, dude. I think everybody should just sue each other until there's nothing left.
Nobody's going... No, I bet you there are very few people that actually have a significant amount of that money left.
All these people, it should be a self-solving issue, I think, maybe. By the way, this is not the first time that something like this has happened. There have been many times where people have seen some kind of infinite money glitch, and then they're like, oh my God, infinite money, finally! Ah! And then it turns out, hey, no, that's not how it works. You can't do that. Actually, there's the opposite of an infinite money glitch, and that's an infinite money glitch for the Federal Reserve and the economy, and that's called inflation. It's an infinite money glitch that takes money away from people and just makes it less valuable to control them. That's a real infinite money glitch that you can't stop and you have no control over, unfortunately. So yeah, if you're dumb enough to think that you have the same power as the creature of Jekyll Island, then you are an absolute fool, an idiot, and a troglodyte, and have fun having your wages garnished by a bank for the rest of your life. So
no shit. Like, that's probably what they're going to do. That is probably their main recourse is wage garnishment. And it's gonna affect a lot of people for a very, very long time. It's gonna be an interesting, this is like generational amounts of debt. This is not small amounts of debt. This is huge amounts of like $30,000-$40,000 worth of debt per person. This is big. So yeah, these wage garnishments, these are going to affect a lot of people. Oh my goodness. Why are people so stupid? So apparently, Myron, I don't know what the hell Fresh and Fit are doing and why they hate themselves so much. But Hava and Preach dropped this video this morning, and I didn't get a chance to listen to the whole thing, so I would like to listen to it now. And fair warning, it's gonna be spicy. It's gonna be very interesting to listen to on an uncomfortable scale. So let's take a quick view here.
We're back again, and on today's episode of
Again!
You idiot!
Myron, you were in MySpace the other day, and I said, you're doing a great job calling it these Jews, but, if we take this country back, we want it for white folks. And would you go home? And you said, I was born here, and I'm not going anywhere. And this is where I think the problem is with working with non-whites, is that once you think you help us, that you're just going to stay in our country. Do you still stand? Why do you Browns think you could stay in my country?
Okay, so Myron of Fresh and Fit, who is not a white person, likes to hang out with really, really racist white people. And I don't just throw that term around. Well, you just heard some of what examples of that is. So why does somebody who is not white hate themselves so much that they will put themselves in a Twitter space with somebody like that.
Today, on another episode of Jeez, I Wish I Was White. You not like us. You not like us. You not like us. That's what they saying to him. God damn. You the Drake of the white people. Fuck.
That is a wild thing. To have your white supremacist buddies basically sing that while they're deporting your booty.
God damn.
Yeah, right? It's these guys, they're like, yeah, you know, you were helping us before, but, you know, if we actually get this country, you know, we don't like you. We don't actually like you. We don't actually want you around. We don't even like you right now. Even with the shit that you do for us. We don't like you right now. So, yeah, fuck off.
Damn. Crazy.
You're not white.
But let's listen, you know, because Myron's in this white space where he's basically yapping about how he thinks white supremacy is good. Let's see how they feel about his bootlicking.
Look, man, I know you're trying to get a clippable moment here for your fucking.
No, it's the truth, man. This is the issue with whites working with non-whites.
We're over here talking about a problem, then you bring it right back into, you know, this whole white thing. Like, dude, shut the fuck up.
This whole white thing is what built this country, Myron.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Hey, you fucking sand.
Bringing it back to.
Oh, wow. Jesus Christ. Now we've got a fight. We've got a fight between a white supremacist and a self-hating black man. This is fascinating to listen to. And I just don't even understand how people can A, hate somebody else so much that they would say shit like that, and B, hate themselves so much that they would allow shit like that to be said to them.
Back to this whole white thing. You're in a whites only space, my guy.
Yep.
Chill out. This whole white thing is not this all about. You're with a white supremacist. Yes. Imagine showing up to the Black Panther Party movie premiere and be like, oh, you guys are gonna keep obsessing over this whole. That's what this whole thing is about.
Yeah, exactly. You can't be mad at the white supremacist for being a white supremacist in a white supremacy space. That's you just know.
I just see the scene in my head where mine's like, yeah, boys, we did it. White supremacy. Huh? And everybody, all the whites are turning back on them, and it's like, yo, your turn. No, hey, huh? We did it. And they're like, we didn't completely did it. You need to get.
Yup. That's what he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand that they don't like him. They don't want him around.
No, we're buddies, boys. No?
If you guys don't understand this weird coalition, it's because right now everyone's discussing Jews. So right now, a lot of these weirdos in the red pill space are trying to appeal and ally themselves with these white supremacists who also want them dead and gone.
Yup. I don't know what the hell the red pillars are doing, glomming on to the white supremacists. It's a weird alliance, and the white supremacists don't even want them around.
Because right now they want to focus on the Jews. But the white supremacists are like, bro, while we take care of this problem, don't forget, we still want your ass up out of here. We don't care you've been paying taxes. We gonna keep your money. We gonna keep your properties. We gonna give you a little check. Get the fuck up out of this country.
Yep.
And Myron's like, well, you know, I was born here. They're like, so?
We don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they don't care. That is how much they dislike not white people. And Myron doesn't understand that. I don't think Myron actually believed that they didn't like him and didn't want him around, and that he was just a tool.
Our ideology dictates that you aren't supposed to be here.
No, he's not in the first place. You shouldn't come here in the first place.
Hey, you fucking sand nigger. You sand nigger.
Shit.
Gotta bleep that out.
No, we can't.
I was not ready for these N-bombs with the hard ERs, you know what I'm saying?
No shit, I bet you Alba was like, fuck, gotta edit this out, gotta edit that out. Thankfully he did, so that I don't have to fucking worry about it.
Whoa!
But here's the thing. I'm not even gonna be mad at this dude because this guy's here volunteering himself to receive this kind of treatment.
Yep.
Right? Like, if you go to a Klan meeting and then receive some racism, what do I care?
Yeah. Why are you can't show up to a Klan meeting as a black person and be surprised that they're rude to you. That's what do you expect? What do you?
Or
expect?
why are you there?
And they're gonna call you boy too.
Yeah.
Why?
Look at this fucking guy. Look,
No, it's the truth. This you didn't build this country, Myron. You're not from here.
Address you right
You're not from this country. Why do you think you can stay?
Anyway, like
no,
I was
it's
saying,
it's a point.
Hey,
I am in Florida. I'm in Florida, and I will knock you out on camera.
All right, we're not gonna. I'm not gonna have violence in the space. It's not even my space. I think Ian's having issues. So look, I'm not gonna allow that in Ian's space.
It's mutual combat.
I understand, but like, listen, people are listening.
There is no
flipping
mutual
things.
combat. I don't even want to deal with you, bro. Like,
Well then, what happened, Myron? I thought you were gonna box anybody that wanted to box. What happened?
So Myron doesn't want to fight now. Myron doesn't want to deal with this. Myron's all hurt. Myron, like, what? I'm sorry, like, I don't agree with what the white guy is saying. Right? I think it's absolutely important what he's saying, and I think he is a complete moron. But that space is meant for those types of idiots, right? That's what it's for. So why is Myron putting himself in that space? You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't make sense to me.
What happened? He said he gonna drive down to come see you. You don't want to box right now?
Yeah.
Booty queen!
Ah.
Booty queen! Booty queen! Just boys being boys! Booty queen! Booty queen! Boys! Booty queen! Just boys being boys! Booty queen! Booty queen! Boys! Booty queen! Just boys being boys! Booty queen! Booty queen!
I've heard that situation before.
Yeah.
Where he says he want to box somebody, and then when the person wants to box him, he's like, nah.
No, he certainly don't want to box his white zaddies.
Nope. That's for sure. That's for sure. He does not want to fight the white people that he's in the space with.
Why?
Look at this fucking guy. Look,
no, it's the truth. You didn't build this country, Myron. You're not from here. You're not from this country. Why do you think you can stay?
Anyway, like
no, it's a point. Well, then why are you in? Why do you Browns think you could stay in my country?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. Demonetization hit y'all hard.
It did. Why are you in these spaces? Like, holy shit. Is this seriously just because you're demonetized and you don't know, like, what to do? This is bad. This is horrible.
It is crazy. When you are desperate for money and all of your inner issues are starting to show out, you're like trying to ally with the fucking worst people in society. It is crazy what you'll do. Like, I don't care if I lose this thing. I'll just go get a regular job. You will never see me in a whites only Twitter space talking about, Master, I would love to help you against the Jews.
Yeah. I don't understand. First of all, there are white Jews. I'm pretty sure. And second of all, I don't know. I don't understand this whole division. Why are we doing this? I've never understood this whole racism shit. I don't get it.
I would love to help you against them big-nosed, money-hungry, Arab-killing people. Oh my God, like, you guys are down bad.
You're in my country right now. You're an invader.
Nothing to do with you.
You hate the Jews, but at the same time, you are a Jewish bioweapon.
Wow. That's some strong language. That's not even something I'm going to repeat.
You're a Jewish bioweapon, Myron.
Shut up.
Yes, I am. My DNA test is out there, Myron.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. You're a fucking Mexican. Shut the fuck up, Jorge. Over here trying to sit there and say, I'm white.
My DNA test is out there, Myron. Is yours? Is yours, Myron? Myron, answer.
Well, actually, here's a better point. I'm gonna listen. Here's actually a good. You know, we've been talking about an alliance all night tonight. You know, what's the priority? Do we fight Jews? Do we put white people first? What do we do? Listen.
Do we fight Jews or do we put white people first? What the fuck kind of neo-Nazi muck? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is fucking horrifying. Like I said, even more toxicity. Even more toxicity here. Jesus Christ.
Listen, free speech on Twitter is an alliance-worthy fight, right? Like where we can all come together around the principle of free speech.
African, Muslim, Christian, it doesn't fucking matter. All right. So this is actually a case where everybody should.
I love it. African, black, white, Muslim, Christian, it doesn't matter unless you're Jewish. In which case, a little Zionist pig. Side? You.
I don't think you can say that, even as a joke.
No.
Well, we'll find out.
No, we won't.
No, we won't, says Preach. Yeah, I'm. Oh boy, this is some crazy shit.
We will.
No, we won't.
Yes, we will.
No, we won't.
I edit the videos. Good luck.
Yeah, I still have access, and I'm gonna take that shit down.
Good luck. I'll re-upload that shit right away.
Oh.
You can't censor me. You can't censor the truth.
Holy.
United around free speech.
I didn't realize you were afraid of these Jews.
I'm not afraid of nothing.
Well, I got some juice in the fridge right now. You thirsty?
Oh my god, Alma, what the fuck?
No.
He's gonna go for the. Oh, good, he didn't go for the glass of juice. Good joke.
You thirsty?
No. Listen, Myron.
And he comes
Myron.
in here trying to get a clip or some shit. Boots me
Myron,
out
I'm doing just fine. I'm doing just fine,
Boots
bud.
me out of his thing because obviously he's like,
Because you're not
well,
white.
I'm not gonna go ahead and debate you. I'm just gonna boot you out of my fucking.
Because you're not white.
What does that have to do with anything, dude? I'm not even fucking talking to you right now.
Because you're in my country right now. You're in my country right now. You're an invader.
Nothing to do with you.
You hate the Jews, but at the same time, you are a Jewish bioweapon. You are a Jewish bioweapon, Myron.
White. Shut up.
Yes, I am. My DNA test is out there, Myron.
Who has to put their DNA? That's the other thing. That's the other thing. Who pays for a fucking DNA test to prove that they're white? And then not only that, puts it on the internet. To be like, look, see? Here's my DNA test. I am white. I am this type of white. Like, why does it matter?
Get the f out of here, dude. You're a fucking Mexican. Shut the f up, Jorge. Over here trying to sit there and say, I'm white.
What does that have to do with anything? He's a white supremacist, bro. Wake the fuck up.
You know, white space.
So he doesn't want to speak against white people so badly. He had to call him Mexican, but the dude's like, I'm clearly white. He looks white too, and he has a DNA test and everything. And Myron's just like, you're Mexican, you're Mexican. That's how bootlicking this dude is of white people. He don't even want to acknowledge that this man's a white person.
No.
Who's that dude?
Just a creator. He's a known, been on news.
He sounds like a neo-Nazi. He sounds absolutely terrible.
Does the whole hell? Absolutely. You guys can go look him up. This dude's known. So
I'm not gonna look him up.
You can Google his name.
I've been a stark defender of white people being able to have this and be able to practice it without people calling them. But then I get kids like this Mexican coming in here.
I'm not Mexican, you sand.
For no fucking reason talking.
I'm not Mexican, you camel jockey.
What the fuck is this is Myron even Arabic? Is he even like I know he's black, but like he's calling him all these names that are for like desert dwelling people. Is Myron's family even from that area, or is this just more racist bullshit?
Bro, if you don't get the out of here.
Yeah, they are clowning this man.
Don't get the fuck out of here. Yo, why you show me all this sadness? This is sad.
This is sad. This is very sad. I agree with Preach. This is very sad. To watch a grown man get treated this way by other grown men in regards to his race is horrible.
This is sad.
This is sad, bruh.
Yeah, look at this. But I hate the Jews too. This is really what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Someone who's, of, Arab and black descent, I've been very vocal about whites, right, having
Yes,
the
you
ability to claim, to say, hey, like, I don't think white supremacy is a bad thing. I don't have an issue with whites saying, like, yo, our country was founded by whites.
Still feel bad for him?
I said,
You're being told right now, you are literally seeing what white supremacy looks like, and you're still like, I don't have a problem with white supremacy. Meanwhile, you're being absolutely decimated by white supremacy right now. Holy shit.
I said I was joking. His name is not Myron no more. His name is Clayton Bixby. Motherfucker's blind and thinks he's white.
Yo.
Nice one, Preach. Very well done, sir. Very well done.
ain't that what it is? He is Clayton Bixby. That's who he is. He thinks he's white. Dude is blind, dude.
Listen, at the end of the day, if people want to bootlick for white supremacists or whatever, that's their choice. And I'm going to sit back here and laugh. Just watching you lick the boot of somebody.
Lick the boot of somebody that's going to take the same boot and shove it out in your throat. That's crazy.
Hey, man.
You're gonna have a taste of that boot before it enters your mouth. That's crazy.
I ain't never seen a Clinton Bigsby type in real life when you are really it.
I thought it.
He is. He absolutely is. I never thought, like, it's absolutely true. Him being this self-hating white person or black person that thinks he's white is just, it's crazy. He really is Clayton Bixby. That's insane. They're not wrong. They're not wrong at all. So this is a short video from a blind creator about the Neuralink, the blind sight device from Neuralink. So I'd like to take a quick look at this. It says Neuralink's blind sight will cure my blindness. Insane. I'm wondering if this is let's see what this fit. Let's see.
Neuralink can cure my blindness.
Yeah.
Hello, it's been a while. I haven't made a video like this in a while. And if you are new and you haven't seen me before, I am fully blind. And I have been fully blind for the past 3.5 or so years. It went gradually. I've told my story many times on this channel, but if you would like my full blindness story and my experience with living with blindness, then I'll leave a podcast link that I did recently in the pinned comment in the comment section below, so you can check that out. But the reason I'm making this video is that Elon Musk and Neuralink recently put out a update on their blind sight device.
Which that thing terrifies the fuck out of me. I do not want to become a fucking Binar Geordie LaForge Borg thing. That is not something that I am up for. That is absolutely something I am not down for. I do not want to become linked.
And the way it sounds is that I will genuinely be able to have my blindness cured by Neuralink, and that seems like a impossibility, but it isn't. So I'm going to read these quotes, and forgive me because, again, fully blind, so I'm reading. I'm reading while I'm hearing, so I'm gonna.
Oh, he's got voiceover. Okay, he's got a screen reader reading the quote to him, and he's doing what I'm doing, what I do.
Read these tweets and hopefully not mess it up. Elon Musk, verified, quoted Neuralink. We have received breakthrough device designation from the FDA for blind sight. Join us on our quest to bring back sight to those who have lost it. Apply to our patient registry and openings on our career page. So I will find the other quote as well because
apply to our patient registry. Like I'm not. Like if a blind person wants to do this, I'm not gonna shit on them for it, right? If it's something that they want to try, if they've like lost their sight like this guy did gradually over time and became fully blind as an adult, and like they genuinely want to try this thing, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're an idiot, right? Because of course, having seen most of their life, they're going to want that back, right? That's not my issue here at all.
Because he goes into what it actually entails and what it will be like if you have it. Here we go. Okay, I got it. Sorry about that. I may edit the video, I may not. Anyway, the blind sight device from Neuralink will enable even those who have lost both eyes and their optic nerve to see. Provided the visual cortex is intact, it will even enable those who have been blind from birth to see for the first time.
Now that is my issue, because while the visual cortex may still be intact for a lot of blind people, even ones who have been blind since birth, because they've discovered that blind people that are reading Braille, their brains have kind of rewired so that when they feel something, when they touch something, they are seeing it, like their visual cortex activates. Now, this is true, however, the Neuralink blind sight thing I think is going to be too much information for the visual cortex at once, even at the lowest resolution setting. I think having so much information beamed right into your brain is a recipe for disaster. I'm picturing fucking, what's that movie? What's that fucking movie with the courier with the information in his head? Then he overloads his brain with information he keeps having to expand his capacity. That's what I'm picturing. The fuck is that movie called? Pincalo's gonna fucking smack me in a second for not remembering the name of that movie. But yeah! That's Johnny Mnemonic. Yeah, that's what this is reminding me of. This is reminding me of Johnny fucking Mnemonic, where it's just gonna overload the brain.
To set expectations correctly, the vision will be at first low resolution, like Atari graphics, but eventually it has the potential to be better than natural vision and enable you to see in infrared, ultraviolet, or even radar wavelengths.
That's what I mean. This isn't sight. This is like literally just feeding stuff directly into your brain, and it really scares me. I don't like it at all. I feel like this is not something that a brain can handle. I really don't. I think that this is going to be a problem and cause a lot of brain damage.
Like Geordie LaForge. Much appreciated at USA_FDA. So, this is crazy, and I'm a Christian, and I have been battling with my faith. It's a journey, you know. I might not be Christian my whole life. I might be Hindu. I might be Buddhist. I'm who knows where my faith will lead me. But currently, I'm a Christian, and I have had discussions with Christians about, you know, is this the scripture they talk about in Revelation with I mean, it's literally a brain chip, right? And I was thinking, I've read 1984 multiple times and just thinking, is this the kind of manipulation where it's thought monitoring, thought police, and it's a brain chip, it's always in there? Can it read your thoughts? Is it?
Of course it'll be able to read your thought. Oh my god, of course it will. And this is not 1984. This is fucking... I don't know what this is. This is, like I said, this is Johnny Mnemonic mixed with Borg mixed with...
Is it a GPS? And then some people will say, well, you bring your phone everywhere with you, so you're already being tracked as a GPS. But yes, but that is also detachable. You can leave your phone at home. You can't leave your brain chip on your bedside table when you leave in the morning. So that was a concern for me, but I think with the discussions that I've had with other people, I'm much more open to receiving this, because I don't have children yet, but I want to have a big family, and I want to be fully capable in that area. I think I would already be a fantastic father, even with my blindness, but
you would be. You don't need to see. And this is the thing that people who are, when they lose their sight as an adult, this is the mindset, right? Because they've already seen, so they want to be able to see again, so that they can do things like have a family. Because while they feel like they would be a good parent, they don't think that they would be a completely good parent with their blindness.
I want to see my children's faces. I want to see them smile. I want to see them take their first steps. I want to see them ride their first bicycle. I want to see them graduate. I want to see my daughter on the altar. You know, I want to see her in her
on the altar? Whoa! That is the wrong phrasing. You want to walk your daughter down the aisle and see her stand before the altar is what you meant to say. I am certain, my friend.
Wedding dress, things like this. And is that too much to ask? But it seems, and will there be a subscription fee? Will it be, oh, if you don't get your monthly payment of Neuralink, will your vision be shut off? I don't know how it will work, and do I want to?
Just looking at how Twitter is run, I could see that them charging you for Neuralink.
And will it be limited to the US? Will you have to travel to the US or be a US citizen to receive this in the beginning? And how long from the Atari graphics to the infrared or night vision will that be? I have many questions, but the way Elon is talking about this is very exciting, and it doesn't seem real. It seems like we're in an alternate reality.
No, it seems like this is too good to be true. It seems like it's too good to be true, and things that are too good to be true often are too good to be true. And there are a lot of things that are very concerning about this device that I've brought up in a couple of my videos that I've done already. And people that I've had comments, saying, you'll be able to interact with your phone, and I'm like, I already do. You'll be able to read, I already can. It's, your memory rate will be better. My memory's, it's not like ironclad, but it's not horrible. So yeah, I don't know what these people want us to do. But again, if a blind person wants to use this, that's on them. That's not a thing that I'm not gonna call that guy an idiot, right? That if he wants to do it, then good for him, go try, right? It's just something that I refuse to do. That's something that I won't be trying, It's just not for me at all. You will. You want the brain chip? Okay, so this video is called Lemonade Stand Crimes Are Out of Control. Oh god, are there children with unlicensed lemonade stands again?
Hey, guess who's got COVID again?
Jesus Christ, Charlie, how are you a magnet for COVID? How do you do this? How do you always get COVID?
This is number 4. I'm like Patrick Mahomes, but instead of 4 Super Bowl appearances, I've got 4 COVIDs under my belt. Yeehaw. So, I've been spending the last day or so watching Warhammer 40k lore videos.
Yeah.
I've even purchased quite a few minis. I've been looking around online for like professional painters and sculptors for even more. I'm deep. And
He's all into Warhammer now. Is he gonna start painting his own minis?
And this morning, I was perusing 40k content again, but I actually got recommended a video that had nothing to do with 40k. It was news coverage of some asshole rolling up in his truck and stealing some kid's entire lemonade stand.
What?
And it turns out, this isn't the only time it's happened. There's actually been 2 cases of this in the last month.
Why? Why? What is the point of stealing a child's lemonade stand? I don't understand. What is the point?
Though the previous one was stealing the money from a lemonade stand in front of the kids, this guy just came up and stole the entire kit and caboodle here.
This boy is heartbroken. He can't believe what just happened. Someone has taken his lemonade stand. The youngster has been selling lemonade for more than a year at an intersection near his home outside San Diego.
What a fucking asshole! He's been established in everything, and he just had his shit taken. Holy fuck! Why are people doing this to kids? It is hard enough to get kids to go and do stuff for themselves, right? It's hard enough to get kids outside. It's hard enough to get kids to be entrepreneurial anymore. And now we've got adults going around and stealing a child's lemonade stand.
Oh.
That kid is grinding, selling lemonade for a year. He's got himself a full-time job after school.
Yeah.
Multiplication tables in the morning, business in the afternoon. Like, I remember when lemonade stands were popular when I was growing up, you do it for like a summer, maybe at most. That's very impressive from this kid here. His lemonade stand has lasted significantly longer than Concord.
It has, and he's done a good job. What a horrible thing to have happen to him.
Happened when Liam walked away from the lemonade stand for just a few minutes to get cups.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's when a gray pickup truck drives by, reverses, and heads back to the lemonade stand. First, the table goes into the back of the pickup. The driver throws away Liam's sign and then loads in the chairs. Just as he drives off, Liam returns and sees his lemonade stand disappearing into the distance.
I don't think even...
First of all, that's horrible. Second of all, the thing that just came across my news thing from Apple News, because for some reason, even though I don't pay for the news thing anymore, I still get notified about headlines. Why telling your kids what you earn might be a good thing? Why do the kids need to know what is earned? Why, like, maybe as a teenager, sitting down with them and showing them, you know, hey, this is how much I make, this is how you do a budget, something like that. But, like, the way that headline reads is like, tell all ages of children what you earn.
Even the Grinch would stoop this low. There is no way this degenerate asshole didn't know that that belonged to somebody else. No. There is a sign there. presumably about the lemonade on the like at the stand.
table, yeah.
And he picks up the sign and throws it to the side before putting in the chair and table. He knew. He just didn't care. He was in such desperate need of a plastic table and plastic chairs. He was fucking frothing at the mouth just seeing his opportunity to steal it. I'm willing to bet this guy didn't actually care about the table or chairs. He just did this because he had an opportunity to do it.
Yep. Because that's what's happening more and more and more and more now. Is that people are just, oh, there's something here. I want it. I'm just gonna take it.
So he did it for the love of the sport and the thrill of just stealing someone's shit.
Yep.
Like, he's gonna go home, he's gonna jerk off to an old Sears catalog, and he's gonna pass out, and he's not even going to do anything with that chair or table. I already know that.
You can hear his plaintive wail. Liam's mom, Carrie, and dad, Leonard, say there could be an innocent explanation.
My initial thought was, maybe he thought it was free because a lot of people, they leave things up by the road. I was hoping it was a misunderstanding.
I think it's very...
No. It's not a misunderstanding. He threw the sign away. It's very much not a misunderstanding.
wholesome that she'd have this perspective of trying to immediately give someone the benefit of the doubt and seeing the good in someone. Like, oh, this could all just be a misunderstanding. Sometimes people leave like furniture on the side of the road that's just up for grabs. Maybe that's what he thought here. But that fails to take into account the sign that he picks up, looks at, and then throws to the side before putting the shit in his truck and driving off.
That's very, very clearly he knows this is not furniture that's for sale or for free.
I don't think this is a case of confusion where he just thought, someone was playing Sims and left some furniture out and about that he could pick up and take home without issue. There was a sign there. Yeah. There was a sign that this guy, maybe he's illiterate, maybe he couldn't read. That's very possible by taking just one glance at that guy. But
oh, shit. Jesus Christ, Charlie.
But even still, there is a sign there. And he looked at it and threw it to the side before putting it in there. Now, I'm no crack shot detective here. I wouldn't exactly be the one to, solve the Jack the Ripper mystery or anything. But looking at all the clues here, when he looked at that sign, he then looked around to see if anyone was nearby watching him.
Interesting. That just makes it even worse.
That's something that someone who knows they're up to no good does, checking to make sure the coast is clear before loading up his truck with these items. I think he did this knowing full well it belonged to somebody, and he just didn't have anyone around to tell him no or stop him, so he went hog wild with it.
Yep.
Because he's a piece of shit.
The incident has echoes of that case in Virginia where a driver swiped the money jar from kids selling lemonade right in front of their house.
What the see, again, why? What is the point? You can tell that it's a child's endeavor. Like, adults don't sell lemonade. Why would you think that it's okay to steal a child's lemonade stand or the money from the lemonade stand?
Now this.
This episode had a crazy cliffhanger where it revealed this isn't the only lemonade theft in the last month. So I had to learn more about this guy who just ran up and took the money jar from some kids in their lemonade stand. That is also unhinged behavior.
Follow up now on a story that's been trending all day about the man who stole from two kids running a lemonade stand in Chesapeake. The video is leaving a sour taste in people's mouths. This guy, smiling as he approaches a kid's lemonade stand, snatches the money jar and takes off.
Oh yeah, smiling all the while. Ha ha! I got your money, you stupid kid. Like, what is wrong with people? Seriously.
Like taking candy from a baby. He makes it look easy. This is an Ocean's 11 style operation executed to perfection by this man. Rolls up, parks, gets out, acts friendly for like 2 seconds, and then takes the money from the kids before waddling back to his car. Gone in 30 seconds. You never even knew he was there. What a degenerate scumbag. So in total, he made off with 40 doubloons.
Ooh, boy. A whole $40. Wow. How wonderful for him.
He stole $40 from these kids who were selling lemonade, and I already know that was the most exciting thing that's ever happened in his life.
Yep.
This does not seem to be a desperate person. Like, this is just someone who stole for the sake of stealing.
Here's the surveillance video. The car slowly approaches, and the man comes out of the car. Rebecca, who's 10, told me she started to pour him lemonade, and he quickly grabs a jar with their money and takes off.
What a dick. So she thinks that he wanted lemonade, so she starts to pour him a cup, and he just grabs the money and fucks off.
We already got $40. It was seeming pretty good. And then the guy came. He acted really nice.
I wonder how long he planned this out for, or if it was just something that he just decided in the moment. I bet this dude marinated on this idea for days. Like, those kids are selling lemonade. I could probably steal from them. I must plan it out thoroughly, though. So anyway, he rolls up, he pretends to be nice for a couple of seconds, the kids start pouring him lemonade, and he steals the money, and then, I don't know, like, pencil dives his way back to his car. I don't know, like, he's clearly not an athlete.
No, that's just so horrible. These people that are doing this to kids. Like, I don't understand. I really don't understand why adults would steal from kids like that.
His hands are like stiffly by his side as he walks back to the car, and then he fucking spins those tires. Like, he hits that gas, he throws that bitch into fucking fourth gear, and he takes off. Like, he probably thought he was in an action movie with all that excitement that he was feeling from that heist. That probably engaged the nitrous oxide boosters as well to escape the cops. I think he got a 5-star wanted level from it all. Interestingly enough, the guy in the video actually confessed to officers that he was the one behind the theft. It was a 19-year-old, which really surprised me because the guy in the video looked to be pushing 40. I definitely thought it was a guy on the older side of things.
Well, that's because Gen Z is aging fucking horribly. That's why you thought the 19-year-old was a 40-year-old.
But it has been positively identified as a 19-year-old named Esteban, and he's facing misdemeanor charge for it. And the happy ending continues because the two kids ended up getting like $6,000 from community support because they felt so bad that these kids just got like blatantly robbed in front of their face. So the community came together and they gave them like a lot of money because they were saving up for some items that they really wanted, which is super wholesome to see a community come together to support like this. I think that's great, and I'm sure it meant a lot to the kids. The guy turning himself in, I think, is also a great thing as well. So yeah, overall, the story has a happy ending. The first one though, with the guy just stealing the entire lemonade stand, he's still at large, so you know, be careful if you got lemonade stands out in public. This guy might just swoop through and snatch them all up.
He might just be a collector of lemonade stands. I don't know. Maybe he's got a large piece of real estate, whereupon he has multiple lemonade stands set up that he's captured from children. Oh, Jesus. Okay. We're making quick work of our videos. So we've got only one more left here. Where are we? How iDubbbz lost his entire audience in 1 month. That sounds like a funny story. I'm gonna quickly do a be right back and go to the washroom and get more coffee. Share the stream while I'm gone, and we will be right back. Okay. We're back. All right. Where are we here? We need to go to number 3. All right. Our final video. Let's see what iDubbbz was up to lose his entire audience.
Losing over 700,000 subscribers, as well as the respect of his own fan base, iDubbbz is without a doubt facing one of the worst downfalls in YouTube history.
He lost 700,000 and change subs? Jesus.
A good amount of people are just doing the reasonable thing and just making jokes and laughing about it. But there's a whole nother group of people who feel personally devastated.
Not a whole nother.
And betrayed. You lied to us. All of feel personally devastated and betrayed. You lied to us.
All of this begs the question, how did one of YouTube's most iconic creators become the laughingstock in the eyes of both his fans and the broader internet community? Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be diving into the controversial career and downward spiral of iDubbbz.
Oh boy. Internet Anarchist always does good work. Let's see what this is. Let's see everything in its totality.
A creator who built his career on criticizing others, but fell victim to it himself. iDubbbz started his journey on YouTube in 2012, and almost immediately, he began uploading content. The first long-running series on his channel was titled Kickstarter Crap, which saw iDubbbz making fun of various lackluster Kickstarter projects.
Hello everyone and welcome back to more Kickstarter crap. Today the piece of crap that we're looking at is called Paintball Panda.
I remember Kickstarter crap. It was a good series. Same with what's it called? Content Cop.
The Bamboo Tales, your new everyday game.
Although these videos were nothing more than simple rants, iDubbbz's unique style of presentation and sense of humor set him apart from other channels, which allowed him to rapidly increase his viewer base, growing from a few 100,000 viewers per upload to over 1 million. This critical approach to making videos would bleed into his other projects, and eventually lead to the creation of iDubbbz's most popular series, Content Cop.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Content Cop. Today's theme on Content Cop is equality. But this time, I'm gonna make a video about a woman with a... We're talking about Tana Nojewel.
Oh, right, Tana. Of course, Tana.
In the Content Cop series saw iDubbbz break down and berate a specific controversial creator with several edgy jokes and funny sketches mixed in. Over the years, iDubbbz would cover the likes of Tana Mojo, Leafy is Here, and Keemstar, which gave him a reputation for being one of the most ruthless commentary channels on YouTube. Combine this with unhinged collaborations with creators like Filthy Frank, Max Mofo, and Anything for Views.
Filthy Frank. Oh, I remember Filthy Frank.
And it was only a matter of time before iDubbbz reached legendary status on the platform.
Hey guys. He did so well for himself. It was insane how huge he was, and the amount of people that didn't like the fact that he, you know, and I was on his side at first when he got together with his now wife. I was like, you know, you guys are just kind of jealous and blah, blah, blah. But she really ruined him. She really did.
Hey guys, how you going? My name's Max Mofo. I'm Filthy Frank. I'm iDubbbz TV. And today we're playing Deadly Twister. We've got the red spots, which are fire. We've got the blue spots, which are spaghetti. The yellow spots that are mouse traps. And the green spots, which are pull a mystery challenge from the hat.
Oh God. That sounds... I don't know what that sounds like.
If it lands on purple, I get a belt on these.
Ultimately, iDubbbz's unorthodox creativity would inspire a whole generation of other creators to follow in his footsteps. While iDubbbz would later move away from the extremely edgy content, he managed to retain a majority of his fan base, and seemed to be comfortable exploring other avenues of creativity. Unfortunately for iDubbbz, he was about to be put at odds with fans, and it wouldn't be for the content he created. In March
So yeah, this was when I think for the first time is when he got together with his now wife.
2020, iDubbbz's girlfriend, Anissa Jomha, published a tweet announcing she'd be making an OF account and began promoting it to both of their fan bases.
And then they were like, he's gonna let her do OF, and it was like, what do you mean let her? What do you like? This is all these women and all these people who are all about freedom of choice and expression and whatever, all of a sudden turned into complete Puritans when it came to OF.
I'm very excited to announce my lewd OF launch. Check me out in the link below.
Yeah,
I'm very excited to provide cute cosplay photo sets and more. Hard devil face. Under normal circumstances.
I don't understand how Nisa has so many. I don't understand how half of these chicks have so many followers. Like, Ian, back in the Content Cop days, could have pulled a lot of chicks.
Yeah.
But he pulls a 4.
Right.
And then turns himself basically into a not bedazzled, like he made his hair all curly and like when yours gets all wet and curly.
Yeah.
That's what his hair looks like now, down to like his shoulders, and he looks like he belongs in a trailer park.
Oh God.
He looks like the people he used to mock.
Oh.
And it's weird, and yeah, she's like, yeah, I don't understand. I just don't understand what you're not doing. Oh, I know what you're not doing. We know what you're not doing.
Yeah.
You're not doing that stuff. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's why.
Because
you're not doing that stuff.
Right.
We're just having fun.
Announcements like this would generally go unnoticed, but Denise's connection to iDubbbz would incite a response from his community. Seriously, rip, iDubbbz has fallen. I can't believe Ian was a simp all along. I'm sort of disappointed. Really, iDubbbz, more like iCucks. While the comments from viewers
See,
were-
that's the thing. She says she's gonna put out lewd content, and all of a sudden he's a cuck. Like, how does that work? Lewd doesn't mean porn. How does that make him a cuck?
mostly lighthearted trolling, iDubbbz would deem it necessary to respond to the subset of fans that reacted negatively to the situation.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of iDubbbz Complains. This is a very special episode where I get to tackle two topics that I've recently become very passionate about. That is a section of my...
Huh? I thought... Well, the announcement was that she was gonna do her lewd page. And that was the response to that announcement.
my audience who thinks they know me, and my opinion on sex work.
Following this, iDubbbz would directly attack members of his audience who didn't approve of Anissa's new line of work, and made it clear he didn't care about their opinion.
A good amount of people are just doing the reasonable thing and just making jokes and laughing about it. But there's a whole nother group of people who
God,
feel
I hate when people
personally
say that. A whole nother.
devastated and betrayed. First up, we got Edward. He probably got told by a lot of people that he looks like iDubbbz. And he really liked that because iDubbbz was cool. But now that iDubbbz is a simp, now he's gonna go in full baby Wawa mode.
Oh, yeah, no. See, that's not how you, if you have a beef with somebody in your audience, that's not how you go about it at all.
To try and prove the situation wasn't a big deal, iDubbbz claimed OF content had no impact on someone's future job prospects or social standing, which was an uphill argument.
I think this is one of the most important opinions to highlight because it really demonstrates a severe lack of real-world experience when you're saying that future jobs are going to be harder to come by because of an OnlyFans account. Like, if you think this affects your standing or your social credibility in getting jobs, you are so sadly mistaken. This is...
Well, it depends on how you promote it and what you do on your account. Because if you do, like, raunchy XXX stuff and you openly promote it, then yeah, you are going to have trouble getting work and stuff like that. It's not like, but if you're, you know, like what I do, I see, this is another reason why I don't have a ton of fans, because I don't walk around going, I have an OnlyFans. I have an OnlyFans. Like, yeah, I put it out on Twitter and shit.
This is straight out of the playbook of the boomer who's decaying in his lazy boy, who wants to tell you, no, that ain't gonna work. No one's gonna hire you. looking like that.
Even though the video attempted to present several compelling points, the fact that Idubbbz was making a response to what most people would consider a non-issue only amplified the negativity towards him and his girlfriend.
Yeah, when you've got people trolling you like that, just don't make a goddamn video about it. Like, before I deleted my TikTok, the last few lives I did, I had a lot of people with feet fetishes in there. Do you think I made a video going, where are all the people with feet fetishes in my TikTok live? No. You know why? Because I would have gotten more.
One of the easiest ways to amplify negativity to yourself in real life is by smelling bad. The worst part about it is that most people won't even tell
What? Oh.
you that you are the perpetrator of the unsettling scents. In fact, when people do tell you about your scent, it's generally in the form of compliments, when you're wearing a unique or satisfying fragrance. What a popular must even experiment and truly find expert in what suits you. With that being said, response
only gave them what they want.
Situation much worse.
While he was getting into this video talking about, you know, the fans that he's cultivated that are highly toxic, he went on them and he finally gave them what they want, an emotional reaction.
That's the other thing. His fans wanted him to get angry and get mean and get nasty like the old edgy Ian. And so that's what he did.
This would have died a week later anyways. Nobody would have talked about it. Get bored and start playing fucking Furcadia afterwards. The fact that you addressed it to over 1 million people, guess what? It's now going to be brought up for a while.
While this marked the first time Idubbbz overcorrected when it came to controversies involving him and his partner, it wouldn't be the last, as he would go on to repeat this pattern of emotionally responding to criticism. On the 8th of January 2022, a creator by the name of Sam Hyde published a video titled The Truth About Idubbbz.
Fucking Sam Hyde. Oh, Sam frickin' Hyde.
At a first glance, this video seems like an expose piece about Idubbbz, but the 2-hour-long video was actually roughly cut footage from a documentary that Sam and Idubbbz filmed together several months prior. For a bit of context, Sam Hyde is an internet personality who made a career for himself by pushing the boundaries of what's considered acceptable in online comedy. The footage from the video was meant to be a part of another installment in Idubbbz' series of documentaries covering interesting online figures like Airsoft Fatty and Dax Flame.
The document, it hasn't come out. It's like 8 or 9 months ago we shot that footage, and it's clear that it's not coming out. And we took like 2 weeks of our time and shot a bunch of shit that's like really awesome. And we spent like we rented all that shit. We rented a T-Rex. Spent fucking $15,000 on the thing. So we got to release our footage.
That's insane. 15 grand and 2 weeks of time. And Ian didn't release the documentary that he was supposed to release. So he did this for him.
Sam went on to explain that he and his team included several bits of misleading but comedic information during filming to both make the documentary more exciting and prevent Idubbbz from a hit piece.
Okay, so he admits that it was misleading, but he also says that it was a joke. So what's wrong with that?
We came up with a lot of funny ideas to like pull tricks and like I hired this crackhead girl to pretend to be my girlfriend, and we did all these funny like prank things, but it wasn't to make him look like an asshole, it was to like make his project funnier. I wanted to make a video with Idubbbz where it was like, oh my god, this is fucking crazy, mayhem, this is funny. Part of what went wrong was I think Idubbbz was kind of trying to punk me a little bit. Yeah. And like make me look like a guy that had like fallen off, which I have. Like I've fallen off, like undoubtedly.
Sam's cut of the documentary would garner over 3 million views.
Ooh, wow, that's impressive.
And lead fans to theorize that the reason Idubbbz hadn't released his version was that he intended to misrepresent Sam. Idubbbz tried to make an on-location documentary following around Sam Hyde to mock him for being washed up. He never uploaded it. Now Sam is showing the footage and it's 2 hours of him and his crew fucking with Ian. And
so it's like, so Ian wanted to show how much Sam had fallen off. Sam kind of jumped the gun and used the comedy to show him, you know, to just fuck with him. Which, I respect that.
and making him seem like a meek, awkward nerd, Lamau. A month later, iDubbbz would upload his version of the documentary, titled Getting Away With It, during which he shed light on his thought process during filming. Apparently, iDubbbz wanted to get an authentic look into who Sam was beyond his comedic persona.
Back in March, we went to Rhode Island.
Pardon? Yeah. Yeah. Did you watch both documentaries?
Island to film a documentary with Sam Hyde, who's known for his comedy videos. I thought it'd be interesting to get to know more about Sam because not many people know much about him. He's a bit mysterious. He's a bit unwieldy.
Whether or not iDubbbz wanted to portray Sam negatively was anyone's guess. However, it was clear that the conflict of interest between both parties had affected the overall quality of the documentary. On one side, Sam wanted to create a comedic spectacle, while on the other, iDubbbz sought to make an introspective look into an elusive online personality.
Those two things don't really jive. Introspection and edgy comedy, they don't really...
At the end of the day, neither side got what they wanted, and only walked away with a bitter feud between them. A feud that would only get worse with time. Later that year, iDubbbz would announce an influencer boxing event dubbed Creator Clash to raise
Oh yeah, Creator Clash, I remember that.
money for different charities. Seeing a chance to settle a one-sided rivalry with Hassan Piker, Sam would request to be part of the event, but iDubbbz and Anissa almost immediately turned down the request.
There's been some talk of Sam Hyde getting involved in your event. Could you speak to that?
Yeah, we just did a live stream where we spoke to it a little bit. But if anyone saw the documentary, Getting Away With It, we worked with Sam Hyde for a period. Involving him in our event just isn't a good idea. I think most people would.
It's just a massive business risk.
Oh, it is it? Him fighting Hassan Piker is a massive business risk? How would that have been a massive business risk? That would have been funny.
Most people would understand that.
Yeah, it's a huge business risk. I mean,
To viewers, it almost seemed hypocritical for iDubbbz, an individual with a similar controversial past, to exclude Sam from the event for being a quote brand risk. Even though Sam couldn't directly participate, he still managed to get involved by training another fighter named Harley Morenstein of the Epic Mealtime YouTube channel.
So is your first day of real training tomorrow then?
This is Sam Hyde. Remember Sam Hyde.
It might be any minute, huh?
It's literally the second I'm done here, I have a mysterious address that on Google Maps looks like a parking lot.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's funny. He's gonna go train in some parking lot. That's too funny.
And I'm going to meet him there.
Unfortunately, it would be later revealed on Instagram that Sam wouldn't even be allowed to attend the Creator Clash event, with a comment from Sam reading, "To clarify, I bought 5 front row tickets and found out a few hours before the event that I was banned. So out about 11.5k, also security was walking around with pictures of my face and bothering some people about wearing my shirts."
Wow. So they took his money, but were like, no, he can't come in. And gave security his picture and everything, and were pissed off that people were wearing his shirts.
And the cameramen were told to avoid entire sections of the crowd rocking my shiz, lol, and I'd still train iDubbbz for the revenge match if he apologized. Mercy and Grace high on the list nowadays, just gotta ditch Yoko Ono, referring to Anissa. Sometime after Creator Clash, Sam would make an appearance on the Buckingham Show to share his thoughts on the entire debacle.
Question that you were gonna be on this card at any point?
No, I didn't think I was going to be on the card, but I didn't realize at any point that I was going to be fucking blacklisted from a charity event.
Yeah, that's insane. Like, to actually ban him from the event but take his money, right? Take his money, but ban him from the event.
I got 5 front row tickets. It was $10,000, and it's for charity. And supposedly I'm going to be refunded this money. So he wants me not around badly enough that it's worth taking away $10,000 from charity.
That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy that Ian is this butthurt about Sam Hyde and having him around.
While the reason for his ban was never stated, Sam suspected that Anissa pushed iDubbbz to make the decision.
Like deep down, I want him to be uncucked. I want him to get the tattoos lasered off, get a normal haircut, get rid of Yoko Ono, because that's poisonous. That relationship is poisonous.
It's not, he's not wrong though. I've watched the two of them together and she is not very nice to him. Like, she's talked about his stomach issues on camera. She's talked about how he has to go to the bathroom all the time. Like, she talked about how he had an accident once. Like, it's bad.
I think she's gotta go, man. She's gonna ruin his life.
It wouldn't be the first time that people speculated that Anissa had played a role in iDubbbz making bad choices.
There's like some days where I ask Ian, like, have I ruined your life? Like, I feel like because you get so many messages where like you have to think about it. It's like Ian as a person has not changed very much in like regards to his like moral stance on a lot of things. But like Ian and how he feels about how he wants to put himself on the internet.
Regardless of the reason behind Sam's ban, public sentiment towards iDubbbz and Anissa was at an all-time low, and by the time Creator Clash 2 rolled around, it would only get worse.
I forgot that there was a second one completely. I completely memory hold that.
By the start of 2023, Sam had completely turned against iDubbbz and began highlighting the many issues fans had with him. During the lead up to the second Creator Clash, a fighter by the name of Froggy Fresh would become the focal point of online debate and controversy regarding the event. Not only was he being trained by Sam Hyde, but he also made some interesting comments about subscribing to Anissa's OF.
If I don't hurt you beyond what anybody could have imagined, I will be so disappointed in myself that I will subscribe to Anissa's own.
Oh shit. That's funny. That's too funny. I will be so mad at myself and disappointed with myself that I will subscribe to the accounting page of a 4.
By the 25th of March 2023, just 2 days after Froggy made that comment, the Creator Clash Twitter account would make this announcement. There has been a change in the lineup, and Froggy Fresh will no longer be fighting against Chris Raygun. We will announce his replacement in the coming days, with just—
You're that butthurt that you can't take a little bit of ribbing from a competitor.
3 weeks left, the countdown to Creator Clash 2 has begun. Creator Clash's goal is to make an inclusive and fun environment for creators and fans while giving back to charity. That has always been our mission, and Froggy Fresh's recent behavior does not align with that mission.
His recent behavior. What? His shit talk? Like everything does? Like everybody does before a fight? Like, seriously.
Look forward to sharing this positive experience on April 15th. Since the reason for the ban was never stated, fans viewed the unexplained ban as another example of iDubbbz using a heavy-handed approach to silence someone he didn't like.
It is a very heavy-handed approach. And it's stupid, because it's a fight. Like, it's pre-fight shit talk.
As a result, Twitter erupted with criticism and negativity directed at iDubbbz and the whole Creator Clash event, with a tweet from Moist Critical stating, "I'm really disappointed by this. Kicking him for Twitter controversy after months of training is brutal. I don't think any jokes he made were intended to be mean-spirited or shit on anyone. Hopefully they reconsider this decision." In response to the overwhelming hostility towards the event, the organizers at Creator Clash released another statement that they hoped would clarify the reason for banning Froggy. "We want to provide some additional information around the rationale for this decision. We have a legally binding code of conduct that each of our Creator Clash 2 fighters are held to.
Oh, yeah, a legally binding code of conduct. What does it say? No pre-fight shit talk or jokes?
Violation of which is grounds for termination. Unfortunately, there were several violations made by Froggy Fresh during his tenure with the Creator Clash this year. To add insult to injury, Creator Clash organizers threatened to sue Froggy and demanded he return the funds given to him to cover the training costs.
Jesus Christ. They really don't like people that have anything negative to say about them, even if it's a joke.
With a tweet reading, "Now I've been threatened with a potential lawsuit if I spoke about this entire mess, and demanding the 15k I used for training, equipment, travel, etc. over the last 5 months. Unbelievable. Is this for charity or what's going on?" A month after Creator Clash 2, iDubbbz would come out with a video addressing the real reason Froggy was banned from the event.
The main reason Froggy was kicked from the card was for collaborating with Sam Hyde.
Oh, come on. You can't do that. You can't kick somebody for collaborating with somebody you don't like.
And, for anyone who's been following the story, that's, fairly obvious. Froggy has explained, his side of the story multiple times. He's been perpetuating a narrative that it's about OnlyFans or that it's about Anissa's mom, and that's extremely deceptive.
iDubbbz would go on to explain.
Okay, so he's lying about why he was cut from the card, but your reason is apparently okay, because your reason is that he collaborated with Sam Hyde, and apparently that's just a big no-no. Apparently, there are rules that talk about how you're not allowed to collaborate with Sam Hyde that he did not abide by.
Explained that due to Sam making disparaging comments about Anissa, he didn't want him anywhere near the event.
So yeah, now that this guy is on the daily insulting my wife, I think it's pretty fair to, not want to associate with him in any way.
You're not
I don't like him.
with him.
And Froggy knows that. Froggy knows that I don't like him. Of course. That's why he was banned.
In addition to this, iDubbbz would also address the claims that he and Creator Clash were suing Froggy.
By the way, we weren't suing Froggy. We have no interest in going to court over $15,000. We wanted that $15,000 back, but, he wasn't giving it to us. So we have to leave it at that. We're not suing him.
While iDubbbz was transparent about his decision to ban Sam and anyone associated with him, the reaction to the video would be overwhelmingly negative for obvious reasons. To make matters worse, Froggy would release a legal document that confirmed Creator Clash did indeed threaten him with legal action, reading, "If he failed to return the enclosed acknowledgement by the specified date, Creator Clash shall seek all remedies available by law and equity due to your material breach of the bout agreement."
Oh, that's unfortunate for iDubbbz that Froggy showed up with, unfortunately, receipts.
Including, without limitation, seeking punitive and consequential damages. The troubles for the Creator Clash brand wouldn't stop there, as it was later revealed that the event lost over $250,000 due to overspending and mismanagement. Another noteworthy point in iDubbbz's response video was how he expressed discontent with his edgy content cop phase.
Despite many people being entertained by it, I'm not trying to take that away from you. If you feel like you've learned important lessons or you have grown as a person because of the content I've made, I don't want to take that away from you. With some good can come a lot of bad.
I can't believe he regrets Content Cop. That's crazy to me. Like, how could you regret something that made you so successful?
And I think I've done a lot of bad.
iDubbbz would echo this sentiment in a video titled "I Miss the Old iDubbbz," in which he apologized to viewers for building his career on hatred, harassment, and negativity.
I've realized that I need to be crystal clear about what I believe, so there's no room for ambiguity. I am responsible for creating a lot of hurtful and damaging content on this channel.
Where is your harmful and damaging content, sir?
I have made some cruel, hurtful content, and I need to acknowledge that, and I'm really sorry that it's taken me this long to acknowledge it.
While iDubbbz seemed to be making a genuine attempt to right what he thought were wrongs in his early days on YouTube, many of his fans would see this as him being insecure about the man he once was, and a betrayal of the fan base that made him famous to begin with comments reading, "You weren't funny because you were offensive. You were just a very funny dude. You can be so—"
Yeah, he wasn't funny because he was, like, rude. He was funny because of the way he delivered his material.
Self-aware and still be funny. There are some people who fully deserve the content cop that they got, as well as the old iDubbbz would have never addressed the people saying they missed the quote old iDubbbz unquote. Sadly, iDubbbz's lack of confidence in himself as a creator would bleed into other projects that he was a part of, and viewers would take notice.
Special guest, Ian. Ian has flown all the way here to Albania to test these gadgets in this undisclosed location and studio kitchen with us. What will happen? Will someone get electrocuted? Will a hot dog blow up?
With comments reading, "You guys are lucky he could fit you in between his wife's tattoo appointments."
Ooh, ouch. nobody likes him anymore.
This is how a dog who's been ruthlessly abused his whole life acts when he enters a new loving home. As well as, only one guy was missing for the whole gang to be reunited again. Well, actually two, because Ian wasn't there. That was just a robot with Ian's skin.
Ouch! Holy shit, those are some harsh comments. They're not wrong, but they're harsh as fuck.
Idubbbz made a name for himself by having no filter and being direct with the content that he created. Understandably, he would mature over the years and move away from making the edgy content, but the way he went about it completely alienated his core fan base. A good example of this was how he frequently threw his viewers under the bus in interviews.
I did not like the interactions that I had with fans. There were quite a few human beings that I interacted with.
In person?
Yeah, in person, that just sucked.
Oh, wow! This is your fan base you're talking about, dude. Your audience. And you're saying they sucked?
Sucked because I attracted a lot of people who suck. Antisocial, weird, basement dwellers, and you know, the one time a month that they come out of their cave is going to restock on supplies at Walmart, and they run into me, their favorite YouTuber.
Combine this with his approach to other edgy creators like Sam Hyde, and it was only a matter of time before fans began to resent him. Over the past—
I don't blame them. Well, of course they resent him. He's shitting all over them.
For years, Idubbbz has continued to lose his fan base, with his channel dropping over 700,000 subscribers. Whether his unenthusiastic approach to content creation was due to recent uploads struggling to reach 1 million views, backlash from fans, or remorse for his past actions was anyone's guess. However, we can only hope that Idubbbz is able to pull himself out of this slump and return to being the YouTube legend he once was. Stop. Before we finish the video, I just want to shout out Scentbird once again for supporting my channel, and you can find them in the link in the description. With that being said, YouTube thinks you should click the video on screen.
That was insane. It was a good refresher about Idubbbz. I couldn't believe he has lost that many subs in that many in that short a time. Like, holy shit. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. That was a lot of toxicity in such a short amount of time. But I think I'm gonna end for now. I'll be back later tonight though. So I'm gonna go eat something because I haven't eaten all day for some stupid reason. So I'm gonna go eat. And I will be back later tonight. So thank you for enjoying the toxicity. If you watched the stream replay all the way to the end, leave a comment saying just boys being boys.